Hi, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use and set up the Now TV box with the TX-RZ810. These internet-based streaming units have become more popular over the last 12 months, so I thought I would actually set one up and show you how to use it. So here we are looking at the back of the TX-RZ810 and the back of the Now TV box. There's actually not a lot of connections, so there's not a lot to worry about, but the first thing we're actually going to connect up is the HDMI lead from the Now TV box to the back of the 810, and then I'm plugging into HDMI 3 on the back of the 810, which we've automatically pre-labeled for a streaming box. Then once we've done that, we actually need an internet service. Now I will always prefer to use a hardwired connection, but sometimes that's just not possible. So the Now TV box does have built-in Wi-Fi, but if you can, hardwired is best. Then all we need to do is to just add the power, and while the Now TV box is powering up, I'll just connect the main HDMI output off to the monitor. Then we're all ready to go for the on-screen setup. Now in the setup of the 810, we select number 1, then move down to option 2, and we're in the HDMI input selection. We go into there and we connect it to the streamer box, and this is already assigned to number 3 because this is factory default. But if you had any other connection, this is where you would actually move it backwards and forwards and select the correct HDMI. And that's it, we're done. There's no more else to do because the source device is HDMI out on sound and picture. Now we move on to setting the Now TV box up. You'll have to go through a couple of steps on the initial setup before we can actually get to grips with getting the best picture and the best sound. Now the first thing you will need to do is actually select whether you want a wired or wireless network. Then once you've made your selection, either wired or wireless, the unit will actually auto-connect the wired network side of things and set itself up, and then it will come up and prompt you for a few more bits of information that it needs. For example, you're going to need to choose your time zone, which is going to be UK. Then you need to run through the end user license agreements and you have to accept this. Then you have to put in your username. Unfortunately, this isn't something that you can do later on. You have to do this now before you can actually proceed any further. So I'm going to put my username in and then we go on to the next following page. So now we're in, the first thing I want to do is actually go to the settings and make sure the audio and the video is set up the way I need it to be set up. So first we need to get the best out of the display. So here it's currently auto defaulted to 720p. Now we can go into this menu and change this and change it up to 1080p if you so wish. And then that's the display covered. It's as simple as that. Then we need to go and move into the audio side of things so we can get the best possible sound. So we scroll down to audio and then go into the menu options. Here we can actually set the menu volume and the beeps as you scroll through everything. But more importantly, we have the audio mode. Now this does need to be set to auto so you can get the Dolby Digital Plus and DTS soundtracks. Now with the HDMI auto detect function set to auto, it will automatically play back the soundtrack that is on the movie, which is on Sky's server. And then that's it. That's what we have to do to set up the Now TV box. You can now have fun scrolling through thousands of hours worth of content, happy in the knowledge that you've got the best possible picture and the best possible sound coming from your new Now TV box. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care, bye bye.